joined Ancestry to find your father. It wasn't until 7 years later you found a half-brother.
Right. He just said, hey, I'm Mike, and we matched. And I was like, oh, brothers, wow. Okay, then you know who your dad is, maybe. Yeah, I know who he is.
And who's your dad?
You know.
Can you say it for me?
Charles Manson.
Imagine learning through a DNA test that their biological grandfather was one of the most infamous criminals in American history. That's what happened to filmmaker Sophia Maddox, and she shares that deeply personal journey in the new Hulu documentary. It's called My Grandfather Charles Manson.
And Sophia Maddox joins us live now in studio. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
You know, you watch that, it's so powerful. You're getting emotional in the clip, even though you know the answer of what your father's going to say. Can you take us through kind of how you learned about this and how you were feeling sharing that?
Yeah, well, I learned about it when I was 22 years old. It was 2022, and my dad and I were just on the phone, and he suddenly was like, honey, I think I found out who my father is, and it's really dark, and I don't know if you're ready to know. And my dad is not a dark person. Like, growing up, he'd be like, oh, that movie's too dark, that movie's too violent, we're not gonna watch dark things. So if he says it's dark, I knew it was like famously dark.
Right.
So I guessed like the most dark thing I could think of. And I was like, is it Ted Bundy? And he said, bigger.
Wow.
And I just thought of like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. And I was like, what's that guy's name? And I was like kind of getting shocked. And I Googled the name because I didn't know what he looked like. And I kind of saw like a resemblance within my dad there. And I was like, okay, yeah, that's your dad.
Wow.
And as you're getting your dad to say it for the documentary, we can see you tearing up, very emotional. So what made you even make this into a documentary? Because a lot of people would have found this out and said, I don't ever want anyone to know.
Yeah, that was my initial reaction too. It was like, I'm not telling anyone except my close friends, people I need to, you know, have a relationship with, really. But then as I started investigating where I come from and who I come from, there was so much subject matter that went overlooked. And I felt I had a greater purpose to shed light on subjects that I think we need to heal. And that's when I started going like, okay, well, I'm a filmmaker and I'm a storyteller. Maybe I should make something of this.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, this isn't just about Charles Manson. This is about the relationship with your father. Can you take us through a little bit, if people haven't caught the documentary yet, kind of what it's about?
Yeah, me and my dad had a great relationship growing up. It was, you know, there were difficult times, but there was so much love there.
Yeah.
And I was always like, how did he learn how to love people? Because he didn't really receive love growing up. And I always thought that was fascinating about him, and he was so charismatic and funny and talented and artistic. And he was like my hero, my best friend. And we'd always thought like maybe his dad is secretly Elvis or something.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
that
like,
would have been a fun one.
Like some kind of hero.
Yeah.
Like my dad's so cool.
Aww.
Like his dad would be so cool. And we were missing family.
Yeah.
Like I was my dad's only family.
Yeah.
And so that's why my dad joined Ancestry in 2015, and we just didn't get any matches for 7-8 years.
Wow.
So when we found out the dad was so infamously evil, it just was like, huh?
Right.
How? So you'll see in the doc how, you know, my investigation into who he is truly kind of drove us apart and created more drama when I wanted actually to be
Closer.
Exactly.
Aw,
but that's generational trauma for you.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. You say the film is about that. How did this help with that for you?
Yeah. For me, my dad always told me we were cursed. And
like before he even knew this?
No way.
No, yeah, totally. Every night he'd tuck me in and be like, honey, I think we're cursed.
Even as a little girl?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
And I'd be like, Dad, we're not cursed. We're okay.
Oh.
And I'd always like, you know, I try and be there for my dad as my dad would be there for me.
Sure.
And so I really felt like I needed to be there for my family, my dad. And I don't know, I just felt like I had this calling to really investigate and research who I was related to, because it was kept a secret from us. Like, my dad's mom knew the whole time and refused to tell anyone. So I actually grew up with my grandma and like, you know, who's my grandfather? And she'd be like, I really don't know.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow.
So, you know, living with shame and living in hiding, you know, that might work for some people. It wasn't, I just knew it wasn't going to work for me.
Right.
And I felt, again, I have a higher purpose here, and I wanted to shed light on subject matter that deserved the time and the care.
It's also not your horrible acts to carry the shame of,
Yeah,
right?
totally. Yeah.
Has this been healing in any way to you?
I think, yes, sorry, that's where I meant to go with. It was like the curse.
That's okay. I know it's a lot.
The curse that was there, I feel like was lifted for me by facing it. You know, when you're afraid of something, it's like you have to learn more about it to get not so scared of it anymore. That's kind of the journey I went on, and hopefully it resonates with people within the doc.
Oh, I think it is, because people are talking about it already. All the things I've heard about it are great. Are you afraid, or have you already received some backlash that makes you kind of feel like, this is why I was afraid to do it?
Totally, but it was so expected, and I had done so much work where I was just kind of laughing at it. Like, I think people have an issue with me crying a lot, and I'm like, yeah, I was crying a lot. Like, yeah, buddy, you don't even know half of it. When you're 22 years old, 23, and you're a filmmaker, like, trying to be in the entertainment industry, by the way.
Sure.
That was what I loved. I dropped out of college to do it.
Wow.
When I was 20. I made my production company, Joan of Arc Pictures, when I was 21.
Amazing.
A year before I found out.
Wow.
I was on the process, and I was on the up and up in filmmaking and acting, and then you realize, like, you're related to the Hollywood's boogeyman. So there was a lot of crying going on, identity crisis.
Sure.
I loved the Beatles. And, like, I loved the Beach Boys. I grew up on, like, classic rock. And it's like, now you start to question everything. Like, why do I love these things? Is there some deeper meaning to it? Yeah, so I had to go on the journey, and I cried a lot.
Well, don't you apologize. And I'm glad that you shared the journey with everyone. I think this will help a lot of people dealing with shame and things in their family that they don't want to talk about.
Yeah.
Yours just happens to be a very
Really
famous story.
infamous.
Well, Sophia, thank you so much
Thank
for being
you for
with us. We
having me.
appreciate it. My Grandfather Charles Manson is now streaming on Hulu. We'll be right back.